Hey guys, I'm Melissa, this is Jessie. We are Adventure Endeavor, and we are here today to tell you 5 things that we love about Yellowstone National Park. We are currently driving through, and make sure you stick around until the end for a special bonus. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. Let's get to it. So number 1 of our favorite things about Yellowstone National Park, since we're doing it right now, we figured we might as well start with this one, is just driving through. It's a very scenic drive. There's tons of stuff to see, and it's beautiful. You know, you're out here in nature. There's, you know, nothing else around. There's a few lodges here and there, but you're just cruising through the park, and it is absolutely beautiful. You don't even have to get out of your car.
Yeah, very true. I love driving. If you guys have followed our channel, you know that I absolutely just love driving, whether it's towing the rig or just driving the truck. But it's also a great way to see wildlife. They know where wildlife is, and they put turnouts where wildlife is often seen. So you'll be driving up and you'll see some wildlife, and sure enough, there's going to be a turnout right there for you to use, which makes it really easy and a really just nice casual activity. I mean, not everybody's like us that likes to run marathons and do crazy hikes and all that stuff. So cruising through the park is great. Use the turnouts and have a good time.
Yeah, it's definitely more safe to use the turnouts. So make sure that you do that if you see one. Try not to stop on the road. Also, viewing wildlife, especially something like bear or bison that are right next to the road, is going to be safest from inside your vehicle. So be careful about that.
One of the other things that we absolutely love about this park is obvious. It's the geothermal activity. It's something that you don't see everywhere, so it's really fun to see. They're really beautiful coloring to all the, and they're all kind of different, which is really neat. Obviously the geysers, some are huge like Old Faithful, some are small and they just bubble, some just steam, so it's a really good variety.
Yeah, we are essentially inside of a massive volcano caldera
that could explode at any moment,
which is dangerous and exciting. But it's just really cool because there's a lot of like geological history throughout the area as well.
So what is this one called?
This is Sapphire Pool. It's so blue it makes you want to jump in, but don't do that because you will definitely burn yourself.
No, I would not recommend jumping in on that.
Yeah, we literally saw a guy reach down from the edge of the boardwalk and dip his fingers in.
But it was like straight up like, oh. Like,
don't be that person.
Don't be that person. There's signs literally everywhere saying, don't touch the water, don't touch the water, don't touch the water.
It's very simple. I'm sure the visitor center can tell you the temperature if you really want to know.
That could be a pro tip. We saw some people that had a heat gun, which is like basically an infrared, like a laser pointer?
It's basically a temperature sensor. So like it's being used right now to take temperatures because of the whole COVID thing. So, you know, if you carry one of those around, perfect. You can just figure out the temperature without having to stick your finger in anything. Another activity that we love about Yellowstone is there are tons of hiking trails all throughout the park. We did some hiking here this time, but we decided not to film it just because we wanted to enjoy it and also keep our eyes peeled for bears.
That's the main reason right there is
yes.
I don't want to be fumbling around with a camera and just walk around a corner and just face first with a grizzly.
Stumble across what is she? A bear 399?
That's more like Tetons.
Yeah, that's a little bit further south of here. But yeah, so tips for hiking in Yellowstone National Park while we're on the subject. Bring your bear spray. Travel in groups of 3 or more if possible. The louder you can be, the more you're talking, especially if you're coming around a corner, the more likely a bear is to notice you.
Yeah, I been doing a lot of running in the area, and I run with a bear bell. I run with my bear spray, and I have these special headphones that are like, it's weird, bone conduction, so you can actually still hear stuff around you. So you can hear cars, you can hear people, you can hear bears. And I would say snacks that you bring, make sure your snacks are sealed to some extent. Like obviously that's, you know, impossible, but like don't have like a bag of jerky like open in the top of your pack as you're just walking down the trail, because bears have a very good sense of smell. So
yeah, so definitely be careful. Did you say to wear a bear bell?
yes.
Yes.
A bear bell is just a bell
Just a bell.
that alerts the bear, because like it's not, don't quote me on this, but it's something like crazy, like 95% of bear attacks are because they got scared. They got scared, so then they didn't know what to do, so then they attacked you. Mm-hmm. And it's whether it's a mom with cubs or just a normal bear, it's always because you scare them for the most part. So
yeah,
bear bell, clapping, talking with people, that all helps. Alright guys, so another super fun activity here in the area is to go out onto Yellowstone Lake. You can, I would assume, rent a powerboat. We probably should have looked into that. But a lot of RVers have kayaks, canoes, floatables, paddleboards, whatever you like. Just get out on the water and
Yeah.
That's it.
Motorized boats are allowed. We did see one going across. So if you can see behind me, there's some underwater calderas poking up. So it's pretty awesome. This whole lakeshore is a geothermal active area, and they think that the West Thumb itself was created by another explosion.
So the water's probably really warm.
Most likely. There she blows. So as far as floatables go, all we have is a double inner tube. So we've been thinking about getting some kayaks or paddle boards or a caboat. So comment down below if you have any suggestions. One of the most amazing things about Yellowstone is there is tons of wildlife all over the place. We were talking grizzly bears, black bears, elk, bison, moose, wolves, otters. So there's tons of opportunity to see wildlife. You guys, this is probably one of the best places. And you know what else? I speculate, because I read a sign earlier that said the geothermal activity melts the snow in the wintertime, making it easier for these animals to forage for food, you know, and other vegetation and whatnot. So I have a theory that that could be part of the reason why there's so many animals that congregate in this area, because it's easier for them to survive.
Here we are at Lewis Lake. They have many turnouts on the side of the highway. It is beautiful. Let's see if it's cold. Holy moly, it's cold!
It's real pretty. It's really shallow though, right?
Yeah, they're like a long, long ways.
Oh, cool.
Well guys, just like I am in the middle of this beautiful Lewis Lake, that's another great thing about Yellowstone, and that is our bonus. Our bonus is that Yellowstone is huge and there is no cell service, so it's great. It is a great way that you can disconnect and just get away from everything and just be in nature. Like always guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you on the next one.
I'm grateful for adventure sandals. So at times like these, I am happy that we have these adventure sandals, so we can just walk in the water and not have to take our shoes off or worry about a flip-flop floating off and going away. So they're really cool, you know? Water just flows right out. I got these Tevas here. Jesse, what do you have?
I have Bedrock sandals.
We'll put a link down below for both of our sandals if you want to check those out.